What could go wrong, right? Saturday morning, all by myself, although Amy should be home shortly. And I decide to maybe do a little gutter cleaning along with a little chainsaw all by myself. Well, I'm just gonna survey it until she gets home so that I don't end up, yeah. Stay tuned. So not all of this is from the squirrels and the chipmunks breaking off the branches, but the wind does do some. I'm not really so certain. Remember where the camera is, over on the left side of the screen, Doug. I don't know if they are able to, the squirrel that is, hang on there or pull on it and it breaks off, or if that is just from natural occurrence. But you can see that they've been busy eating inside of they pop the nut out, or the acorn, pop it open, chew it up, and make a mess. It's been a few years since I've been up here. I see that things were done that I'm not too, I don't know how you do it, but, and I did check for hornets, but I don't know. That doesn't look proper. It does not look like that's been done properly. I might need to address that issue. That's very poor. Why? Higher stuff done. Last time I had shingles done because of hail, and I can't say I was up here and looked it over too close, but there's some stuff here that I'm looking at. I don't know. That's maybe okay. Yeah, that's okay. I just had never seen that before. That's not good. Yeah, I'm being careful. Yeah, there's some more issues. I think, no, I had secured that to its proper, whatever you want to call that, but it doesn't look pretty, but it's doing what it's supposed to. Oh, Amy, could you hurry up and come home so you can help me here? Let's go see if we can see her. No, not yet. Highly abnormal. They didn't even know I was here. I could have hollered at them and said, "Hey, could you help me out? I'm in needing of assistance. I'm gonna have to do some chainsawing here. I really don't want to. I don't know what else to do. Got some limbs now growing over the garage here. It's not an issue yet, but before the things get to be the size of, well, you know, I think they should be attended to, and I really should I maybe better wait on that. I brought the saw up here just in case, and if you're wondering if I actually was crazy enough or how I could get up that ladder, I come in I come out of the window. Very easy and safe. Come on, Amy, I'm hungry. She's bringing McDonald's, I think, or Dairy Queen, I'm not sure. I think I hear her. It's her. Dinner is here. Dinner's here. I bet she didn't even know I was up here. Didn't even see me. Let's see. Hello? Oh, there she's seen me. Yeah, come along over. Let's eat. Let us partake. And they're back. What could they be doing? That thing looks like it belongs in a dune buggy race.
More projects.
This would have been easier if I would have had you just stand here for the rest of your life and hold this. Then what? I've got 4 or 5 hours stuck into this project. And I know that
since this morning that we talked about this.
And
Did you spray paint that?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
And I know that people will say, how could you have that long? Well, by the time you figure out where you're going to put it, how you're going to mount it, there you go.
I can't even find you on this thing.
Gone.
When am I going to learn how to run this camera, you think?
I don't know.
I don't even know, because I always have to see. I have to look at it to see if I've got it.
Does that look
right
level?
Spot.
Does that look level? Got to go up.
It's very hard to tell on the hill. No, that's too high, I think.
Very difficult. And then we got the audience watching us.
Everybody's watching us. And then you were cutting, well, I think I have the footage for that, cutting branches off the tree. And then I think we have, you better come look. With your young eyes might be better.
I don't. Whoa. I don't even need it. That's how good.
Wow.
That's how good I am.
Wow.
In his own mind. Whoa. Oh. 2 degrees off. How does this thing even work? Wow. Is it legal to go to one of these poles?
I got a deal worked out with some guys.
I didn't know.
It's 3 degrees off.
Well, there's adjustments on this other thing. Oh, hey. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Nobody will ever know.
I did something to the level. It's crooked now.
Well, all you need is a step ladder now when we get up there, and there's a self-level on this machine. And please, if anybody is wondering what the name of this thing is and where they can get one, I don't know nothing about it. I received it as a gift, so I'm not endorsing nor
A gift?
bashing it. I just own it. That's
I bought it. And I sent you the link to make sure you thought it would be one we would like. And you said yes, so I ordered it. It has to be to the south, right? Yep. There you go.
You know, where's the other chunk
I
of
don't think it's
plastic?
fastened strong enough for that heavy thing.
Well, I'll get another couple of clamps.
Where's the bottom?
We'll just clamp her all the... This is what 5 hours of work gets you.
5 hours for a piece of conduit and 2 clamps?
You'll be there someday.
That's actually somewhat concerning.
On top of it, though, then he adds this cutting the branches off the big oak tree.
Was that included in the 5 hours?
Maybe not. I don't know.
You are going to like this. You have tested it? It reaches?
I don't think so. Does it reach, Doug?
Well, it's gotten...
No.
Does that thing self-level?
Where's the clamps?
Clamp is at farm. Laying next to where I cut the conduit. Yep. Add another hour to the project. By the time I get there, do a few things.
What is going on?
Yeah.
You turned 56 and this is what we've got to look forward to?
I don't know. It's all these projects that you give me, and then you leave. You just disappear. Half the morning gone. And here I am, all by myself.
It's my fault. No.
Well, you got a mighty fine.
It must be at the farm pole. The whirlybird goes straight north. Yeah. Got some bubble gum? If I had one of them.
This would be easy to complete.
Yep. Well, I'm mad enough now to go back and get it.
We first should look, because last time this happened, you were looking for something for the dock and it was in your shop. And you went to the farm. And
That was like 6 videos ago.
Remember that?
Look, she's slipped and fallen.
She can't get up.
No, I know it's that farm because I remember thinking, well, I'll get all this stuff, then I'll go get that other bracket. And
You know, the first thing you should do is
Make
go
sure.
in the house and make sure this is talking to the.
well, it was in the back of my pickup, in the back seat, and it was talking, right?
Yes.
So I believe
And your
it's
pickup's
talking.
right there. Okay, well, yeah, that's a good spot for it. It's gonna get,
You don't think water's gonna hit this pole and bounce into things?
Oh, it's gonna hit the yard light and drip off of it, but I have no other choices. I could have put it on a tree, I suppose. Let the leaves filter the water. That wouldn't cause no trouble, right?
probably not.
No. Yeah, get a portable rain gauge.
Hey, they're super nice.
Yeah, just wait till it loses reception, the batteries go dead. And then the wind thing, like at the farm, quit working,
The bearing went out.
2 weeks after we put it up?
Maybe it's not made for rural living, plastic and everything.
Where is it made? Does it say?
See, this model has a
A solar
Solar
panel,
panel.
but then they aren't solar, they aren't rechargeable batteries in there. It didn't say nothing about putting rechargeable batteries in, so it's just got the good old Duracell.
It's a ratty,
ratty.
whatever that is. I don't know. We'll try it.
Well, we tried.
Here we go. I better go make sure he's doing that.
Uh-huh. Sure beats raging.
So what's the name of that pill for allergies?
I saw a box of Benadryl on the counter when I got home today. Is
Yeah,
that the pill?
I don't think it works. Does it? Are you supposed to like see an effect after taking them? After you've taken them for 5 days or 2 days or 2 months? Or
Some people say that you should take them for 5 days, but they last, is it 24 hour or
I think
12
so.
hour?
Well, 12 hour for sure, but all I know is this morning I thought, you know, I'm gonna take one of them. Try it.
With the,
Well, we'll have
Well,
to speed this up a little bit.
there is
faster.
pollen. There
I
is
don't-
now corn.
Now that should be done.
It's done.
Yes.
Oh.
We are at brown silk. You can't see it, but when the silks,
Oh, on the cobs.
when the corn cob silk or hair turns brown, the party's over. No more corn excitement out there. But when it's, what color would it be? Green, yellow,
Whitish.
whitish, and the tassel is, that's the party time. It's over. The party's over.
Is it being fertilized?
It's not, well, I suppose
What would it be otherwise?
that's when the baby corn is made into a kernel. So everybody,
And there's a pollen, or what is it called, that comes off of the
tassel,
tassel,
I believe that's pollen.
and then it falls onto the silk, and
To the silk.
and
or
the silk goes to makes the rose.
No, each hair is attached to a kernel on the corn cob.
One kernel.
So each hair
Wow.
or each silk is directly attached to the kernel on the cob. And they all have to get, you know, when you start thinking about it, it's kind of, well, there's a big party being had.
Well,
It's really no party that, well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, but gee, this has gone bad.
well,
We're gonna, well,
it is what it is. It's nature, and it's
right.
amazing design. I mean, when you think of that, wow. This is like the third day we've been going to go to the local fair, one of the local fairs. We're finally going. It's 7 p.m.
Got distracted.
But what are
again.
we doing first?
Gotta go to the farm.
We always got to go to the farm. Why do we have to go to the farm this time again?
I'm missing a part. So, hang on, Amy, because it's such a short-lived joy. Here's the mailbox already.
Pretty upset with himself about that.
I did good. I focused. I said a prayer this morning. Lord, let me just be able to focus on the project at hand instead of getting sidetracked by, you know how it goes. And I'm very bad at that. Well, I walked past something. Oh, well, gee, we just do that and do this. Blah, blah, blah. So I done good. Except I forgot to pick up that one part where I laid it. I know right where it is.
Are you sure?
Well, I think I know where it is, and I'm pretty sure I know where it is. We'll find out.
Well, I guess we'll see.
We're gonna go into the shop here now, and we are gonna pick that part up right on the first table in.
First table in to the left?
Correct, or the second. First.
Oh my goodness. There it is.
Right there it lays. I had to cut off that one bracket and or pipe, which is gonna be my bracket. Or is it the pipe for the bracket? Well, anyway.
Well, it's the bracket for the bracket. That's what I'd say.
I placed it there thinking, okay, I'll cut that pipe off and I will pick this up and I will put it away. Well,
Put it away to where?
In my pickup.
Oh.
But I cut the pipe and I proceeded to take the pipe that I cut off and the extra length of pipe. I took those two into the old shop where then I put the piece of pipe away. Because I try to put everything away. It don't always happen. There was a situation, couldn't find chainsaw today too. And it was back in the back of the side-by-side.
Not put away.
Not put away. So I looked and I texted a few guys and finally look in the back of the side-by-side. Yep, there it was. So then I got distracted in painting the short pipe that I cut off. And carrying, well, because it's 15-minute dry paint, I went and done some other stuff, came back, touchy to the paint, and we can go outside. And of course the paint's not dry. So I delicately carried the pipe with my plier handle shoved in one side and finger in the other. Went out to the pickup, laid it all in the back end, nicely supported so it wouldn't scratch and gouge paint. Forgetting to come back to get this.
And that's the story.
And I'm sticking to it. That's how it went.
I believe it. Time of year for what?
The fair is here, and well, this used to be a long sleeve shirt, but
I suppose that trunk too.
looks like it. Look.
Uh-huh.
And Amy's got her coat out also.
And I dug out the turtleneck.
Mom and Dad got the windows open.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited about turtlenecks. I just love them. And I might as well be warm. I hope I'm not too warm because it is only 68.
This reminds me of when we were younger.
What does?
The time of the day
When you go out,
that we're leaving to go somewhere.
was at least 9 o'clock.
All the time. By the time we got to town in the, I don't want to call them the good old days, but we thought they were young and
We
foolish.
didn't know any difference.
Didn't know no better. Whatever. I don't
Did
think
you
I
even
had.
I don't think you
Well,
even
we
had one.
were out of high school.
And I was working at Mr. Bill's. Mr. Bill's was a local drive-in restaurant.
No.
Very popular spot, actually.
I
And
don't
I
know.
really enjoyed working there. Anyway, you fell asleep.
Fell asleep on the way home. Down the ditch. Almost hit a.
Missed
When I
it,
say a big highline pole, I'm talking the big transmission poles, the ones that all I remember is waking up. Boy, she's pretty bouncy and rough. Looking, oh yeah, we're in the rhubarb.
That's
And took her through the ditch, tried to get up into the farmer's field where it would be a little bit better, where I bounced up over a rock and then managed to avoid the big highline pole, which went whoo, past the passenger's window.
Were you in cruise?
I was in cruise when I went in the ditch. And then I seen the approach ahead, which I hit. Well, obviously I had been hard on the brakes already, but at that time of the night the grass is very wet, so it's like driving on ice. Didn't slow down much. Here comes the approach, and I knew enough to try. I didn't want to hit the approach dead on, so I went at an angle, which was the angle towards the highway again, and we're actually coming up on it here
We are.
within a quarter mile. I hit the approach, gravel come over the hood of the vehicle, the old 82 Dodge Mirada. Right here's the approach, and here's the transmission line, which is a big boy. There's the approach. And I hit that kitty corner. That was the pole. And I could have been wrong. I think the pole went by me on the driver's door. And I went in the ditch somewhere around here. And well, anyway, I come up out of that ditch, landed left tires on the highway. Right side of the vehicle was going back over or down the ditch on the other side of the approach, so there could have been a little Dukes of Hazzard stuff going on there. And the guy that lived back there many years ago had a pack
He wasn't living there then.
yeah, he was living
Oh,
there
he
then.
was. Okay.
Because the pack of dogs that he had,
Oh, that's right.
that's another story.
Well, that'll
to
be
tell.
another day.
But the pack of dogs,
Oh, they
were-
alerted them.
they were all out on the
Oh.
highway. Like, I'm
Barking.
talking 5-6 dogs, and they were all out on the highway. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna survive the ditch experience, but now the pack of dogs, are we gonna collect a few of them through this experience? Well, the dogs were avoided because I just was
Kept
glad to be
driving.
on the highway, and
Wow.
I thought, you're gonna have to take care of yourself, clear the road.
Wow.
Well, guess what then happened when I got home? I couldn't get sleep. No sleep.
I
bet
just
if
totally freaked
I
out.
would have looked in the mirror, you know, when you see them skeleton
Movies.
images of true story.
Oh.
And even more amazing, all the vehicle got out of it was a
Grass.
dent in the frame down by the suspension where the rock
Oh.
that had been tossed out of the farmer's field laid in the road ditch.
You had grass like stuck in the door.
There was some grass shoved in the front end area, but I thought for sure it would have peeled that fiberglass front end right off that car when the gravel come over
The Mirada.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then I told Amy, there's no more of this going out. I have got to stay home. And actually, I believe that's, you know, that story about, okay, we're gonna have to get married. So that's
Well, they know that story. They don't know that story. Look.
that's another. I think we told that story.
Well, way back in the dating.
So I think we were out of high school. So you must have been working.
I
at
did.
this place.
After I said that, I'm like, yeah, I did. And then
Big money.
that last
all
summer.
the pay she got.
$4.26 an hour. And nobody tipped then. I'm
Okay.
glad you survived it, and so is everybody here. They're glad you're here.
Well, they'd never known me if I wasn't here, so
That's true.
think of what they would have all been missing out on. We're gonna go have a hamburger, right? At the
That's my goal.
fair.
Maybe they even make vegetable soup, you know, at the 4-H food stand, which is my favorite.
I think it's too soon for vegetable soup, baby.
Why?
It's not quite winter.
No, it's never too soon for soup.
Okay, with crackers?
No crackers.
No crackers?
No.
What do you do with all the juice?
Slurp it.
That takes too long. Too long.
All right. Well, we'll be back with more.
Good idea.
Here we go.
Hello. Whoa. How's your nap?
How was yours?
Excellent.
I don't know. I don't feel quite awake yet. We went to church and then had lunch at the fair, visited a little, and now finally we complete this. I hope.
Yep, we're gonna complete it, all right. Got the power drill out on a bunch of plastic fittings. What could go wrong, right?
Right?
I maybe better stop with that. Where'd my other one go?
Oh, it's on the back end. I'll get it.
Okay, well, no, that's good.
I'll get
I
it.
don't know if there's much more for the people to watch because I'm just gonna tweak this to the north, tighten up them screws there, and voila.
Okay.
Now the only problem we're gonna have is the rain collection if
Yeah.
something up above interferes. But usually I say the rain comes with driving winds. So the straight down gentle rains that we used to get when we were younger, I don't think it's gonna matter. So
Okay.
this concludes this installation of the weather station.
Praise God. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, see ya.